We now know where a murder suspect who was set free was living.
We found him today living and working at an Albuquerque motel. And when the people staying there saw our story about him last night, they said to themselves, whoa, News 13's Gabrielle Burkhardt is live near Eubank and I-40. Gabby?
Dick, Jessica, as of this morning, Mark Chavez no longer works here at the Freeway Inn. We spotted him here just about an hour ago, packing up his stuff. Our camera was there tonight as Mark Chavez cleared out his room at the Freeway Inn. Guests at the motel along I-40 in Albuquerque say they immediately recognized Mark Chavez from our story last night as the maintenance man who's been living and working here.
I just met the dude yesterday and that was weird, okay?
Chavez was the prime suspect in Tammy Cesna's murder in Moriarty last month. He was arrested, then released while prosecutors wait for results of forensic tests to come back. This tenant didn't want to be identified.
He came into my room, and he fixed anything that was wrong with it. He had access to, keys to all the doors. And honestly, yeah, that does freak me out.
Police found Cesna's body badly beaten and disfigured, hidden under clothing in her van. The van was parked at the Super 8 motel in Moriarty, where her boyfriend Chavez lived and worked as the maintenance man. Investigators found blood all over Chavez's motel room and say he kept changing his story. Since his release, we wanted to know where Chavez is and if Moriarty police were keeping an eye on him. The owner of the Freeway Inn says Chavez left this morning. The motel owner wouldn't go on camera with us, but had the manager say that Chavez was working here on a one-week trial period and that he called the office last night saying the job wasn't working for him. But some tenants say they called the office about Chavez after our story and said they don't feel safe and they're leaving.
Yeah, he's not convicted, but the way he ended up here just gives me the creeps. That's why I'm moving.
Chavez's prior employer told us he hadn't been back to Moriarty, and it's unclear exactly how he got the job in Albuquerque. Now, Moriarty police refused to tell us if they're keeping tabs on Chavez. We asked Albuquerque police if Moriarty PD gave them a heads up that Chavez is here in Albuquerque. APD tells us they weren't notified. Back to you.
Okay, Gabby, now that Chavez has left the Freeway Inn, it is again not clear tonight where he is. Now, as Gabby said, depending on the result of those forensic evidence tests, prosecutors could still charge Chavez for Tammy Cesna's murder.